Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Mr. Budehas, your online math teacher. In today's video, you will learn the circle and the linear equations. Let's start. Let's learn first what are tangent lines and secant lines. Tangent line, it is a line that touches the circle at exactly one point. And this point of intersection is what we called the point of tangency. For example, in the given figure, this orange line is our tangent line of the circle, and the point 46 is the point of tangency. This is where the line and the circle intersect. That is the point of tangency. Next is the secant line. It is a line that intersects a circle at exactly 2 points. For example, in the given figure, this orange line represents the secant line of the circle. And the line intersected the circle is at points 4, 6, and 7, 3. These are the points of intersections. Since there are 2 points of intersection, that line that intersect the circle is the secant line. Equation of a line. It is an equation that can be written in the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, where a, b, and c are real numbers. For example, the equations 2x plus 4y is equal to 5 and 3x minus y is equal to 7 are linear equations. Equation of a circle. It is an equation that can be written in the form of ax squared plus by squared plus cx plus dy plus e is equal to 0, where a, b, c, d, and e are real numbers, and a and b should not be equal to 0 or non-zero integer. For example, the equations x squared plus y squared plus 4x minus 2y minus 3 is equal to 0, and 5x squared plus 5y squared plus 20x minus 10y minus 15 is equal to 0 are the equation of a circle. Let's try some examples on how to find the solutions if we are given two equations, the linear equation and the equation of a circle. Number 1, find the solutions of the following system of equations. Note that the first equation represents a line and the second equation represents a circle. Therefore, they must have at most 2 points of intersection. When you say at most, the largest number of intersection is 2. We can only have 1 point of intersection or there is no point of intersection. Take note that if there is 1 point of intersection, the line that intersecting the circle is a tangent line. And if there are 2 points of intersection, the line that is intersecting the circle is a secant line. Let's start. First thing to do is we are going to substitute the value of y. In our first equation, we already have the value of y in terms of x, which is 2x plus 5. And we are going to use that one to our equation of the circle. Instead of writing y here, we will write the value of y in terms of x, which is 2x plus 5. And then expand this binomial 2x plus 5 squared. And to expand this, use these 3 simple steps. First, square the first term. The first term is 2x. The square of 2x is 4x squared. Then twice the product of the two terms. When you say twice, we are going to multiply it by 2. The product of the two terms. So 2 times 2x times 5 is 20x. Then lastly, square the last term. Our last term is 5, and square of 5 is 25. Just copy x squared there, and we have 5. Next is combining like terms. X squared plus 4x squared can be combined because they have the same variable and same exponent. X squared plus 4x squared is 5x squared. Then just copy 20x since there is no other similar term for this. And then 25, transpose this positive 5 to the left side. So we have negative 5 and equate it to 0. 25 minus 5 is 20. And now we have 5x squared plus 20x plus 20 is equal to 0. And this equation, take note, or as you observe, there is a common factor for this, which is 5. The three terms here are all divisible by 5. So we have to divide both sides of the equation by the common factor, which is 5, then solve. 5x squared plus 20x plus 20 divided by 5 and is equal to 0 divided by 5. 5x squared divided by 5 is x squared or 1x squared. 20x divided by 5 is 4x and 20 divided by 4 is 4. 0 divided by 5 is 0. And now we have x squared plus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0. And this is a perfect square trinomial. So the factor of this is square of a binomial. We have the factor is x plus 2 squared. And that is coming from this perfect square trinomial. And then applying the zero product property, will equate it to 0, the unique factor, which is x plus 2 is equal to 0. Then get the value of x is equal to negative 2. So the only value of x, if we are going to add it by 2, the result is 0 is negative 2. Third, to get the value of y, substitute the obtained value of x into any of the equations in the system. So in this time, I will be using the first equation or the linear equation. Y is equal to 2x plus 5 to get the value of y. Just substitute the value of x we obtained from the previous slide, which is negative 2. And now we have 2 times negative 2 plus 5. We have negative 4 plus 5. Negative 4 plus 5 is positive 1. Therefore, if the value of x is negative 2, the value of y is positive 1. Thus, there is one point of intersection which is at negative 2, 1. This is negative 2, 1. And the graph of a line and a circle are shown in this figure. This is the tangent line and the equation of a circle. Example number 2. Find the solutions of the given system of equations. Note that the first equation represents a line and the second equation represents the circle. First, we are going to rewrite the linear equation. X plus y is equal to 1. We rewrite it into y is equal to negative x plus 1. We just transpose positive x to the outer side. That's why it becomes negative x. Then substitute the value of y in terms of x from the linear equation into the equation of the circle. The equation of the circle is the square of x plus 2 plus the square of y minus 3 is equal to 18. Then, substitute the value of y. Instead of writing y here, we write the value of y, which is negative x plus 1. And this is the negative x plus 1, then minus 3. Simplify negative x plus 1 minus 3, that is negative x minus 2. Then, expanding the square of x plus 2 and the square of negative x minus 2, we now have x squared plus 4x plus 4. And on the next binomial, the expansion is x squared plus 4x plus 4 is equal to 18. Then, combining like terms, we have x squared plus x squared, that is 2x squared, 4x plus 4x, 8x, and 4 plus 4 is 8. Then transpose this positive 18 to the left side, it becomes negative 18. Then equate it to 0. 2x squared plus 8x, 8 minus 18 is negative 10, is equal to 0. Then as you can see, these terms here in the left side can be divided by 2. That is the common factor. So we'll divide this both sides of the equation by 2. Now we have x squared plus 4x minus 5 is equal to 0. And the factor x squared plus 4x minus 5, we have x plus 5 and x minus 1. And applying the zero product property, the value of x is negative 5 and positive 1. Now we have two values of x. Therefore, it means that there are 2 points of intersection, and the line that is intersecting the circle is a secant line. Now we will find what are the values of y if the values of x are negative 5 and 1. Substitute the obtained values of x into any of the equations in the system. For x is equal to negative 5, the value of y is 6. And for x is equal to 1, the value of y is 0. We are using the first equation or the linear equation to get the value of y. Thus, the points of intersection are negative 5, 6, and 1, 0. And the graph of the two equations are shown here. These are the points of intersection, negative 5, 6, and 1, 0. And the line that is intersecting the circle is secant line since there are 2 points of intersection. And that's all for today. Now I want you to answer these 2 problems under individual practice, and please document your answers below so that I can check if your answers are correct. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching.